You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round.
Okay, so let's get into you now being this woman of God, this radiant woman of God that helped me. One thing I want to share, because this is something that nobody knew. I am a very dominant person. People that know me, they know I am very dominant. And I met my husband in 2014. Well, he wasn't my husband at the time. We weren't girlfriend or boyfriend at the time. But that's when I met my husband, 2014. And me and Mrs. Hollis, we became more acquainted.
Yeah.
And over the years became more close, and finally told her that, you know, some situations to the point where I was still trying to be dominant. And it was to the point where I didn't even know if I was going to have my husband, because of my actions was pushing him away. And it took her to tell me, Dominique, you need to humble yourself. If you don't know, that's what everybody calls me, Dominique. But it took her to tell me that I needed to humble myself. And from that day forth, it was like, I thank God for putting her in my life, because if it wasn't for her words of wisdom, I would not be Mrs. Edmond right now today. And I thank God for her for that. So now let's get back to you with your journey to becoming such a radiant woman. What was that breaking point that caused you to just fully surrender to God? What brought you to Him?
Okay, well, let me step back, because in 2000, yes, oh my gosh, 2014. That's when I rededicated my life back to Christ. That's when I said, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna sell out for you. But if I go back just a few steps back, I did some stuff in college I am not proud of. Honey, I had the time of my life. Like, if I can go back and do college life, I think I'd do it 100 times better, but I would be more aware of people that I encounter. But going back now, I just told the Lord, because I started seeing my life going in a downward spiral. Everything I wanted, it just like quicksand. Like you put sand in my hand, it just like everything I wanted, opportunities, it just fell through. I was supposed to get married. I was in a relationship for almost 5 years. We talked about marriage, children, even though I didn't want kids until I was like 33. But we were together since I was, 22, 23? And so he kept telling me every year, December 31st, we're going to get married. Oh, you're going to be proposed to before that time. Every year. So year one. Okay. 2012 made it that year. 2013, 2 years. 2013, no, 14, 3 years. 2015, 4 years. I'm like, is it going to ever happen? Because you're just talking. I need action. He just talking. And that just broke me to the point that even my womb, when I had my OBGYN appointment, my womb was so tender. If I wanted to have a baby, I was going to have a miscarriage. If I wanted to at that point in time. My womb wouldn't have been able to hold a baby. My body ached. My mother caught me. People, I'm telling you, this stuff is real. My mother caught me crawling to the bathroom because my body and my mind was so in pain. It hurt to walk. It hurt to stand up. I don't know if anyone ever experienced that, but it hurt. I mean, crawling like a dog, because I couldn't get up. My body, my mind, my fingertips, everything hurt because I was so hurt. I was so disappointed. I was depressed. Depression would make your body hurt in places you didn't even know. Your ears will hurt. I didn't know your ears can hurt unless somebody thump it or you got your ears pierced, but it hurt to hear. It hurt. If somebody hugged me, it hurt. And that's why I said, Lord, you got to give me the strength. Like you say in Isaiah 41:10, you will strengthen me with your righteous right hand. I need your righteous right hand right now. Right now. Because if you don't help me, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm going to snap. And I'm going to be like one of the women on Snaps on the Oxygen channel. I'm going to snap. I'm going to go to Alabama and I'm going to snap. But the Lord, he shifted me. And he showed me when he was trying to show me he wasn't the one for you. I tried to give you one from the beginning. He wasn't the one. But you know, God gave us free will, right?
Yes, he did.
He gave us free will to either serve him or not, right? He gave you free will to, I have the spouse for you who's going to love you, respect you, cherish you, everything you ever desire. A gentleman, a lover, a friend, a confidant. But now you want this because it's convenient. Because he buy you everything you want. You just say, babe, I want that. You get it. But look at the hell I had to go through getting everything I want. Getting that big Michael Kors bag that no one has. It's only 3 people that I know in the southeastern that have that bag. Everybody don't have that particular Michael Kors bag. Get the Jessica Simpson shoes, that's $120. Whatever I want, I got it. But look at the hell I had to go through. I put my trust in a what? Man, right? Who's I supposed to put my trust in?
In God.
And when you do that, I made that man my idol. I really did. I made my ex my idol. Because I knew whatever I want, I can get it. But the thing that I wanted the most was marriage, and I didn't get that to consummate us, to make us as one. That didn't happen. But the clothes and shoes I can get. Like a Chanel pen, I can get that. But I couldn't get the ring and the last name changed. So look at that hurt I had to go through. But it taught me a lesson. Don't put my trust in man like that. God have a spouse for me. Mm-hmm. Don't just, because you lonely, you just want to talk to someone. Honey, if I'm lonely, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call my cousin Andrea. I'm going to call my sister Auntie Air. I'm going to call someone. If I'm lonely, I'm not just going to just talk to someone because I'm lonely. Or I pick up my Bible, read, till I get sleepy. Or I will write in my journal. But that situation with my ex really made a 180. Not a 360, because a 360 is a circle. But a 180, half point. That's where I'm at right now. That changed my whole perspective. Even snapping on people. You look at me the wrong way, you getting snap, crackle, and popped on. And if you say anything wrong, I might hit you. I couldn't do that. How am I be a Christian? I'm hitting people. Or I'm cursing you out. Because, honey, I can curse. I've been cursing since 6th grade. So that was like a part of me. That's something I had to ask God to deliver me. Deliver me. And when and do I slip up sometimes? Yes. What Christian don't slip up doing something they're not supposed to do? But I slipped up. But I didn't beat myself over it because God said he paid it all. And if I ask for total forgiveness, he will forgive me. That's something I'm still working on. So, because something, might come up like, oh, dang. Lord, forgive me, God. Lord, I'm serious. But that's what my turning point. I just had to surrender to God and ask him to help me, deliver me, set me free, and make me whole. I want to be totally whole. I don't want my ex opinion or the way he did me to trickle down until when I get with the man of God that he has for me and I abuse him. Because I don't know how to treat a good man. I don't want to be abusive. I don't want a man abuse me, so why should I be abusive with my nonverbal skills? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say, Lord, you know what, Lord? If I need to be lonely for a season or so, teach me your way. Teach me your will. Teach me your plan for my life. If I'm not supposed to get married until I'm 31 or 32, and I'm 30 today, then teach me. Show me. Guide me. So when I get the right man, we'll be as one. I want a man of God. I just don't want any man. No man is perfect. But we can work together as a team. I want a team. Not know, well, you do this. No, we need to be a team. So those were the situations that turned my life and say, you know what, Lord, I surrender and I trust you. Even when I can't trace you, I trust you.
We spoke about your journey with the business and your personal life and people in your life. How has your change in becoming a woman of God helped you? How has that reflected on family members in your life?
Well, for one, I have to say about my cousin Andrea, I did not know she looked up to me. I really didn't until last year. She said just my strength and the changes I made in my life. Like I said, I used to be a club goer. I used to go to club at least 5 days a week. Or I wasn't a drinker, but I did, drink here and there. But she saw the changes in my talk, the changes in my walk. I used to wear the shirts with the little boobs, because I have a tattoo here, which I still love my tattoo. That's not going anywhere. But I had to change because that's just what God put me. He said I have to be modest, but I can have my own style. And I didn't know my little cousin looked up to me. Just the changes I made alone with walking and having faith. Like you said, having faith and not by sight. Like if you was to take my eyeballs out and hold them like this, I couldn't see. I wouldn't have known that this journey I'm going on is amazing. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly. God say, praise me through the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm thankful for that. Because now I can show others where I have came from a mother who had me at 14. So statistics said that I was going to have a baby at 14. We was going to have a cycle. But I broke that. So that was great. So there are other cycles I want to break for my family. Let them know, just keep pressing, trust and believe, even when you don't feel God, even when you don't see God. Because there's sometimes I'm like, God, are you here? I haven't heard you, felt your presence in over a month. Did I do something wrong? But no. He just really want me to depend on him. And just to see even my male cousins saying how proud they are of me, that's amazing. My uncles. Oh my gosh, Shanice, you doing your thing. Even though when I don't think I'm doing whatever my thing is. But that's an honor and a privilege to have your family giving you some kudos about your journey. Because they know what I came from. My grandmother said the same thing, honey, I'm glad you started going to those clubs and talking to these different guys. And that's an honor because my grandmother, she didn't belittle me. She always prayed and encouraged me. So that's why I'm able to encourage the girls when I have my one to watch call. I encourage them. I want to enlighten them. Let them know the decisions you have made does not define who you are today. We all have a past. And it may not be the best past, but we've done stuff that we're not proud of. But are you going to still be ashamed of that? Or are you going to move forward in life? Because in God, he make all things new. So I feel like I'm a new creature. With a little more, like I said, a little edge. Yeah, a little swag. But yeah, so that's my journey.
So my thing I want to know is, Trina used to be your role model.
Yeah, she was my role model.
Now who inspires you? Who keeps you going? Who is your new role model?
My new role model, her name is Pastor Crystal Pugh. She is my role model. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's an educator over 21 years for the Huron County school system. She's a songwriter. She is an evangelist, a revivalist. She has her daughters, which is me. She's my mommy, guys. She's my mommy. She's a part of the greatest organization ever founded, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated. We both are Miles. We both graduated from the same HBCU. Hey, the illustrious Miles College. Go Golden Bears. She is just a woman of strength. A woman of great character. Like I said, she had me at the age of 14. So people thought that she wasn't going to succeed. But she beat the odds. She ended up having a basketball scholarship. She graduated, went to college, got her education, a certified teacher. She's a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. She's a clothing designer. She just thebomb.com, honey. You can't tell Miss 45 nothing. And I look at her and she's a 2-time breast cancer survivor. 2-time now. 2014 on her birthday, January 28th, she found out that she was diagnosed with breast cancer on her birthday. That was supposed to be, glorious. And then in 2016, I had got accepted to Howard University's online program. So I was excited. It was something that was a major step. Then I'm getting ready to actually to become a non-traditional student. Then my mother get the phone call because she felt a lump in her chest again. She said, maybe it's not that because they removed all the breast tissue. But she ended up getting a biopsy. And I think 2 weeks later, sorry, to let you know you have breast cancer again. And what I did, the first time I left, actually, if I back up just a little bit, I left Florida. And when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, I moved to Georgia. And then I'm getting ready to move to Washington, D.C. And that happened. So I said, you know what? I put my education on the back burner, get my master's, take care of my mommy. Because you have one mommy. Once your mother is dead and gone, that you don't have her. You have memories, you have your aunties, but no one can replace my mom. So I put my education on the back burner, and I took care of my mom. The woman of strength, 2-time breast cancer survivor. She said she is too cute for breast cancer. Too cute for breast cancer, baby. And that's my role model. She beat it twice with God's help. It was hard taking care of her, changing her bloody bulbs and changing the dressing on her breast. It was hard. Making sure she was in pain so much. I'm literally waking up every hour making sure she took her medicine just to knock her out. Just to knock her out. Praying for her. And on top of that, my blood pressure was going up because I had to take care of my mom, go to work, and have a business. That was a lot on me. But God allowed me to go through that. So when I get a husband and a family, I'll know how to be that helpmate that the Lord talks about. I'll be there through good and bad, through sickness and health. I went through that with my mom. Sickness and health. Good and bad. I went through that. So when I have that spouse, I pray to God he understands that. But I had that experience. But Pastor Chris Pugh, she's divine.com, y'all. Check her out. Chris Pugh Ministries. Yes. Definitely.
So as a daughter of God.
Yes.
And successful businesswoman. What's some advice that you would like to share with our beautiful women, our beautiful young girls, our beautiful teens, single moms, married moms, no children? What advice would you give them to encourage them that in the morning, the sun is out. In the morning, it's going to be bright. It's going to be a brighter day. There is going to be a brighter day. Mm-hmm. So, like, what little tips and...
Okay, so, one, listen, trust in the process. The process might not be easy, but trust in the process. God is going to allow you to overcome all your obstacles, all your pain. Just trust, and believe that you can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And you are more than a conqueror. Write your visions. Make it plain. Do not share it with your secret haters, your naysayers, family members, people who don't have the mindset and the equipment that you have. Know that you can do this thing. It might not feel good, but you can do it. Move forward. Talk to yourself. I think about the song Tomorrow, I love you. You're only a day away from your from moving forward in life. You only a day away from being loved the way you are. Only one day away. Do not, all because it's cloudy outside. Don't you know after the clouds and the rain, don't you know sunshine? Don't you know it gets sunny? It might get a little hot, but it's sunny. Just know you can do this. Don't stop, even if you don't see it in a month or so, or in 2 months, or in 6 months. Whatever it takes. It might take you 3 years. Trust the process. Bill Gates didn't become a billionaire overnight. And guess what? He dropped out as a freshman in college. A freshman. Dropped out. But look at him. A billionaire. Okay, yeah, the process might have been easier for one of your friends, but guess what? God designed us the way he wanted to. He knew our mindsets. He knew what we were going to do. Trust the process. Beautiful young ladies. Not only young ladies, but the young men. Trust the process. Get away from those jokers who don't want to see you succeed. Move away from them. You're not lame. Who told you were lame? If you look in the Bible, the lame were ones that had to have crutches. That's what a lame is. Now that you don't wear the best clothes or your hair ain't done, that's not a lame. Who told y'all that? What it is in the dictionary? Webster. A lame in the Bible was someone who could not walk, who wasn't able to get themselves up. Pick yourself up and shake. You're a shaker in the spirit. You're a mover in the spirit. Move. Believe. Trust and speak nothing but positivity in your life. Say you can do all things. I'm beautiful. I'm intelligent. I'm worthy. I'm priceless. I'm more than diamonds and pearls. I can do this. They might not see it, but I can do this. Move yourself, shaker, and you a mover. And on top of that, put some respect on my name.
So this is the end of our interview with Miss Beautiful Tracey Hollis.
Thank you, guys.
And I just want to say again, you are loved.
Yes.
You are beautiful.
Definitely.
You are strong. Like I said last time, attitude, look yourself in the mirror. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're beautiful.
You got this.
God made everything good.
Everything.
So, once again, I love you all.
Yes.
Have a beautiful day, night, evening, morning, break, whatever you're doing. Have it.
Have it.
But also remember, you are loved.
Thousand times.
Until next time.
Next time.